How strong is Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta? Let's start this by looking at the only feat Gogeta has. Gogeta and Broly accidentally create, and later destroy, some unknown other dimensional space. Let's see if we can estimate the power to do so. Now, the movie tells us nothing about this space. So let's check the novel. These tell us two important things. First, Broly and Gogeta did create this space. Second, Gogeta does crash into a dimensional wall. These do, surprisingly, help. Because Gogeta and Broly did create this, it definitely can be credited to their raw power. Now here, Broly hits Gogeta into a dimensional wall, within the dimension. Now this is a property that is to be expected by higher dimensions. They can contain their boundaries within themselves. Meaning this space is a higher dimension. So far, it's a higher dimensional space that Broly and Gogeta definitely created. But we don't know its dimensionality. Is it 4D, 5D, 6D? We just don't know. But one of you did provide some help with this. A big thanks here in the comments. That link provided this statement, where it's described as both a type of place that doesn't exist in reality and an alternate dimension. With this information in mind, the feat sounds like Gogeta and Broly created a space similar to the world of void, the not existing part, or the space between timelines, as an alternate reality, and the novel talks on dimensional boundaries. The timeline idea works well, since it partly looks like it, with a color change. Sadly, since we don't get any confirmation in any official material, means we can only say it's some higher dimension. Luckily, we do have some scaling that's going to make this feat look less impressive. Before continuing, please check out my Goku Black and Zamasu video, as I'm only going to use one of the feats in that video, and not the evidence for these feats, or the scaling. That's all in that video. Now that you all have seen that video, remember that infinite Zamasu merged with the space between timelines, magnifying his power to 5D levels of power. Now, imagine a character who, with just their aura, is more powerful than this. But you don't need to, because we have Jiren. When Jiren fights Vegeta, Vegeta states he never encountered an energy as strong and heavy, which means suppressed Jiren is stronger than a beyond timeline infused Zamasu. It gets better. Later, Goku almost rings out Jiren, causing Jiren to massively power up. In the word of Belmod, he hasn't seen Jiren like this in quite a long time. Jiren is so strong, he can scare the blue out of Goku, without even hitting him. Now, once Vegeta and Goku break their limits, again, they can match this Jiren. Until Jiren powers up even more. Shown, in moments like, where Jiren blinks away the final flash. And another moment, where he overpowers Vegeta, Goku, and Android 17, by powering up. All this talk about Jiren, why does it matter? Because, in the eyes of Frieza, Broly could not be defeated by anyone he knew. This would include, even Jiren. And, this state of Broly, was fighting base Gogeta. Gogeta base being this level is consistent with how fusion and base are always stronger than what made them. Base Gotenks, stronger than Super Saiyan Goten, and Trunks. Base Dragon Ball Z Vegito, stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Base Dragon Ball Super Vegito, stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Base Kefla, stronger than Berserker Kale. So, base Gogeta could blink away infinite zamasu. Now imagine Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. In fact, why not extrapolate outwards to get this level of power? Let's figure out the Super Saiyan Blue Multiplier. Starting with the base Super Saiyan. First off, the base Super Saiyan form we see has 4 different grades. Grade 1 is officially 50 times base power. Grade 2, used by Trunks and Vegeta, is an unknown amount stronger. Grade 3 is the buff form, used by Trunks in the Cell arc, and Caulifla when she first met Goku. Grade 3 has an official multiplier, in a Spanish guide. The multiplier is 10 times that of the base Super Saiyan form. Grade 4 is the mastered Super Saiyan form. Consistently stated superior to Grade 3. People do debate whether it's stronger or weaker. It makes sense for it to be as strong as Grade 3, being the full power if the transformation, without needing to enlarge muscles, or lose speed. Best example of this. Vegeta tells himself that him and Cabba are equal. Yet, Super Saiyan Vegeta is stronger than Cabba because Vegeta mastered Super Saiyan, Cabba hasn't. Multipliers. Super Saiyan 50 times. Grade 2, more than 50 times. Grade 3, 500 times, strength only. Grade 4, 500 times. Grade 5 Super Saiyan is Super Saiyan 2, a new transformation. Officially, it's 2 times the power of Super Saiyan. However, the guide forgets about the other grades of Super Saiyan, so it should be 2 times Grade 4. Grade 5 Super Saiyan 2, 1000 times. We also know, Super Saiyan 3 is 4 times that of Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3, 4000 times. In my Super Saiyan God Goku video, I talked about the Super Saiyan God multiplier. Basically, Mastered Berserker Kale was about Super Saiyan 3 level. Kefla is several tens times stronger, and Super Saiyan God is relative to this power. To lowball, I went with 10 times Super Saiyan 3, but it could be as big as 100 times. Super Saiyan God, 40,000 times. The jump between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue is very clear, but some get confused. In the anime we are told that Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan God with Super Saiyan stacked on top. In the manga, they had two different Super Saiyan Blue forms, unstable and perfected. Manga perfected Blue is the same as the anime's normal Super Saiyan Blue. Anime perfected Blue is 50 times Super Saiyan God. Unstable Blue is only 10 times Super Saiyan God. Unstable Super Saiyan Blue, 400,000 times. Super Saiyan Blue, 2 million times. This means, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta could blink away 2 million infinite zamasus at once. Or, he could blink away all the merged zamasus in the manga. In fact, it could be even more than that. In one of my older videos, I proved the multipliers were exponential. Is this enough to put Gogeta at 6D? No, sadly not. The jump between dimensions is so much larger than this boost of power. He could be like high 5D, but I think he's still in the mid 5D range. However, since Infinite Zamasu had an expansion speed that was immeasurable, and that Gogeta and Broly's attacks could destroy higher dimensions with immeasurable size, Gogeta has immeasurable speed. In terms of abilities, Gogeta can do anything Goku and Vegeta could do, including Kyoken, Spirit Bomb, Final Flash, possibly Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, as well as having his own abilities like Soul Punisher. Attack potency, mid 5D, possibly high 5D. Speed, immeasurable. Abilities, everything of Goku and Vegeta, plus more. Thank you for watching. How strong is Wyzen? How strong is Palpatine? Infinite Zamasu vs Eternity. All ideas for future videos in the description, so we all know what's to see later. Check out, since this video has a lot on Dragon Ball, why not look at something without Dragon Ball, like my How Strong is Gaming Characters playlist.